Dear students, welcome you all for the fourth session of the second chapter of Direct Tax 2, first semester, Mangalore University. So in this session, we are going to discuss in detail about depreciation as a deductible expense. So depreciation, my presentation will be first depreciation, then format for calculation of depreciation, then additional depreciation. Let's understand what is depreciation. So depreciation is nothing but gradual reduction in the value of an asset. So it is a deductible expense for any business organization because whatever the asset that they bring, it has to gradually reduce, and whatever the amount of depreciation that they deduct will be transferred to a depreciation fund, and once the number of years are completed, then that fund is used to purchase a new asset. So this is the gradual and common process for all the business organizations. So depreciation is a deductible expense. So it should be allowed on return on value of the block of assets. So how we should calculate depreciation for business and profession is on the basis of return down value method. So one return down value method of what? So return down value method of the block of the assets. So for example, if there is a machinery, there will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G machineries. But on all these machineries, we cannot calculate individually. So all these machineries should be considered as one block of asset and the depreciation should be calculated. The block of asset means group of assets falling within the same class of assets. As I give the example of machineries, machineries can be, there will be so many machineries, equipments and so many other things. So all these machineries, equipments will be considered as one group. So that is called as one block of asset. Then, so depreciation is calculated on return down value method. So return down value of the asset should be calculated. Block of the asset should be calculated. How it is to be calculated? So there is a format given, or there is a way of calculation. So we have to calculate accordingly as per the Income Tax Act. So this is how we calculate. So format for calculation of depreciation. So first, return down value of the block of the assets at the beginning of the previous year. So that means whatever the return down value of the block of the assets which was there at the end of the previous year, same will be continued to the next assessment year. So return down value of the block of asset at the beginning of the previous year should be taken, whatever the value of the last year, 31st March of the last year. Then add asset acquired during the year. If there is any additions, so all these additions should be added to the return down value of the block of the assets. Then whatever the asset which are sold or discarded or either demolished, so such asset should be deducted from that value. Then you will get the return down value of the block of the assets on which depreciation can be calculated. Then if there is whatever the depreciation percentage, that percentage has to be calculated on this value, okay, not on this value, remember. So take the return down value of the asset block of the assets of 31st March of the last year, same will be continued further at the beginning of the previous year. Then add purchases during the year, then deduct the sales during the year, and then whatever the return down value of the block of the asset that you get at the end of the year, on that value you should calculate the depreciation. So there is an important note here. If any asset acquired in the previous year, so you add the asset which is acquired here, but there is a note for this. If any asset acquired during the previous year and if it is used for less than 180 days, okay, if it is used for less than 180 days, then depreciation shall be at 50% or half of the total depreciation. How it is calculated? For example, you have purchased a worth of asset 1 lakh and it is used for 5 months, less than 180 days, less than 6 months, okay, and it is used for only 150 days. So here the depreciation percentage 10%. So when you calculate depreciation at the end of the year, 1 lakh into 10% into 50%. So only 50% of the depreciation should be taken. Then there is also additional depreciation allowed on certain machineries. So as per the Income Tax Act, any plant and machinery purchased on or after 1/4/2005 An additional depreciation of 20% is provided to such plant and machinery. If that plant and machinery is used for less than 180 days, then 50% or half of the depreciation is provided. So one half is missing here. So half of the depreciation is provided. So again, there is additional depreciation is very important only for plant and machinery, not for any other asset. So if the plant and machinery purchased on or after 1/4/2005, so there is a special depreciation is allowed on such assets with such machineries. So what is the percentage? It is 20%. Again, if the asset is used for less than 180 days, then only 50%, that is 10%, or 20% into 50%. So such percentage should be calculated on the asset. Then depreciation is not allowed for the following: motor manufactured outside India, acquired by the SSC after 28 to 1975 and before 1/4/2001. Any motor vehicles manufactured outside India and which is acquired during this period, for which depreciation will not be charged, that is additional depreciation. Then, but if it is used for the business outside India, then depreciation will be charged. Okay, but whatever the motor vehicle which is brought during this period, but if it is used outside India, then depreciation can be charged. Then if the asset is sold, demolished or discarded in the previous year, then there is no depreciation. So depreciation cannot be charged because there is no asset itself. For example, at the end of the year, if you have sold any asset, for say example in December you have sold asset, financial year ending is next year's March, and next year's March when you calculate, there is no asset at all, because in December you have sold asset, so you cannot add that asset or you cannot charge depreciation on that asset. So that's all from this video. Thank you for watching this video.